You know what you're about to become? Another one of this family's secrets.
It's the end of Yellowstone as we know it, and most of the Duttons feel fine. One of them, they're not making it to the end of a season 5 finale, which does appear to be the end of a series, for real.
We are brothers now. To each other and to the land.
I mean, pending spin-offs, but let's get into what happened in the finale first. I'm Anna Rumor, and this is PopCulture Social Call. The episode begins with Mo and Rainwater following through on their pipeline plans, enlisting other members of the Broken Rock tribe on a covert mission to get rid of the equipment by dumping it in the water. That's one big win for Broken Rock this episode. The second one comes when, as we predicted, Casey makes a deal with Rainwater to sell back the land to him for the same super cheap price that they bought it for back in the day. This way, no one has to pay the crazy inheritance tax that threatened to bankrupt the ranch, and Rainwater promises Casey he can keep his home at East Camp. Ooh, that looks like it hurts, but it's all playing out how Casey's vision said it would.
I used to think that meant that one couldn't be saved, but then I realized it only meant that I couldn't save it. But you can.
But what about Beth and Rip? Where are they gonna live? Well, on a new ranch, of course, one that's even further away from people.
I'm far from town, honey.
I hate town.
I'm far from a bar.
You build me a bar.
With the ranch saved, it's time to lay John Dutton to rest on the land he loves so much, with a very Beth final word.
I will avenge you.
With that promise, Beth makes her way over to Jamie's house, where he is riding high off the performance of a lifetime at the State House, where, as per Christina's advice, he gave a speech to throw off the investigation into John and Sarah Atwood's deaths.
What we have lost is a governor with a vision and a dedication to the people of the great state of Montana.
But he doesn't get to revel for too long because Beth is waiting to attack Jamie with some pepper spray, and it is time for the sibling battle royale we've known was coming for the last couple of seasons. This was a brutal fight, and things weren't really looking good for Beth at the end, but thank God for Rip, he saves the day. Well, for Beth.
I'm gonna be the last thing you ever say.
Farewell, Jamie. I had a feeling you'd be ending the season with a trip to the train station, but you are a really fun villain to watch. Beth tells the police that Jamie started beating her up, and then when she passed out, he'd fled. And they thought that Jamie was at the heart of their investigation anyways, so they're kind of happy to accept that. And after the brutal brother-sister beatdown and Beth's vodka-infused hospital smoothie, we end the show on a sentimental note. Casey and his family are going to stay at East Camp, while Beth and Rip move with Carter to their new life and their new spin-off in Dillon, Montana. And the Broken Rock tribe is going to protect the Yellowstone land and the Dutton legacy.
They protected this land. They died for this land. And this land is where they'll stay.
In the final moments of the show, we then get a little historical cameo moment as the voice of Elsa Dutton from 1883 wrapped things up with this nice little moment.
Free land can never be owned. But some men pay dearly for the privilege of its stewardship. They will suffer and sacrifice to live off it and live with it, and hopefully teach the next generation to do the same.
And that is the end of Yellowstone. Of course, we've got a new season of 1923 coming in February, and there's the new Beth and Rip spinoff that's coming. We don't know when that's coming out, but I'm excited for it. So there's a lot more in the Sheridanverse to come. So make sure you like and subscribe, drop a comment, what do you think about the series finale, then head over to popculture.com for the latest entertainment news. Until next time, I'm Anna Rumor, and this is PopCulture Social Call.